My dear friends, for centuries, we've been told a lie about money. A lie so deeply ingrained in our minds, in our societies, that we rarely question it. We're taught that to have more, we must do more, work harder, strive relentlessly, chase every opportunity, sacrifice our peace, our health, our very joy, all in the name of accumulating wealth. We believe that money is a reward for struggle, a trophy for endless effort. But what if I told you that this belief, this relentless pursuit, is precisely what pushes abundance away? What if the very act of grasping, of clinging, of fearing scarcity, creates the scarcity you desperately try to avoid? Imagine for a moment a different path. A path where abundance flows not from endless striving, but from a profound inner shift. A path where money, true prosperity, is not something you chase, but something you attract. Not through magic spells or empty affirmations, but through a deep understanding of universal principles. Principles that ancient wisdom traditions like Taoism and Buddhism have whispered for millennia. Principles that, when truly embraced, can transform your relationship with money, with effort, and with life itself. In the next few moments, I will share with you a secret that will challenge everything you thought you knew about financial success. A secret that, once understood, will not only change how you earn, save, and spend, but how you live. This isn't about getting rich quick. It's about becoming a magnet for true prosperity, effortlessly. Stay with me and discover why sometimes doing less, striving less, and letting go is the most powerful way to invite more into your life. This wisdom, my friends, is not just about money. It's about unlocking a life of genuine abundance, peace, and purpose. Are you ready to question the unquestionable? Are you ready to transform your financial destiny? Not by force, but by flow? Many of us walk through life with clenched fists, desperately trying to hold on to what we have, or grasp for what we think we need. We fear loss, we fear not having enough, and this fear drives us. It pushes us to work tirelessly, to worry incessantly, to control every little detail. But what if I told you that this very act of clinging, this tight grip, is what prevents the natural flow of abundance into your life? It's like trying to catch water in a closed hand. The tighter you squeeze, the more slips away. In Taoism, there's a beautiful concept called Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. It doesn't mean laziness or doing nothing. It means acting in alignment with the natural flow of the universe, without forcing, without struggling against the current. Think of a boat on a river. If you try to paddle upstream against a strong current, you'll exhaust yourself and make little progress. But if you allow the current to carry you, guiding your boat with gentle adjustments, you'll reach your destination with ease and grace. This applies directly to money. When we are overly attached to a specific outcome, to a certain amount, or to a particular way money should come to us, we create resistance. We block the very pathways through which abundance can flow. Detachment isn't about not caring about money. It's about releasing the fear and anxiety surrounding it. It's about trusting that the universe, or life, or whatever you call the grand intelligence, is abundant and will provide for your needs when you are in alignment. Let me give you an example. Imagine you're an artist and you're desperate to sell your painting. You worry constantly about sales. You try to force connections. You compromise your artistic vision to appeal to what you think people want. The energy you put out is one of desperation and scarcity. Now, imagine another artist. They pour their heart into their work. They create from a place of joy and passion, and they trust that their art will find its audience. They release the outcome. Which artist do you think is more likely to attract buyers who truly appreciate their work and thus financial abundance? It's the second artist, isn't it? Because their energy is one of abundance, of trust, of flow. When you release the need to control, when you let go of the fear of not having enough, you create space for new possibilities. You become open to receiving in ways you never imagined. This is the paradox of abundance. The less you grasp, the more you receive. Now let's take a moment to internalize this truth. Repeat after me with an open heart and a calm mind. Say it aloud. Feel the words resonate within you. I trust the flow of abundance. Repeat slowly. I trust the flow of abundance. Feel that? It's not just words. It's an invitation to a new way of being. It's a release. In our modern world, we are constantly pulled in different directions. Our minds are often either dwelling on past mistakes or anxieties about the future. We worry about bills, investments, retirement, and what might happen tomorrow. This constant mental time traveling disconnects us from the most powerful moment we possess, the present. Buddhism teaches us the profound importance of mindfulness, being fully present in each moment. When we are truly present, we are aware of our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions without judgment. This awareness extends to our relationship with money. How often do we spend money without truly being present, without considering the energy exchange or the true value of what we are acquiring? How often do we earn money while our minds are elsewhere, dreaming of a future that may never arrive if we don't tend to the present? Consider the concept of gratitude. When you are truly grateful for what you have now, even if it feels small, you shift your energy from scarcity to abundance. It's not about ignoring your financial goals, but about appreciating the journey and the resources available to you in this very moment. When you appreciate what you have, you open yourself up to receiving more. It's a simple, yet profound, energetic principle. Think about a gardener. A good gardener doesn't just dream of a bountiful harvest in the future. They are present with their plants every day. They water them, they prune them, they nurture them, paying attention to their current needs. And because of this consistent, mindful presence, the harvest naturally comes. Similarly, when you are mindful with your finances, when you pay attention to your income, your expenses, your savings, not with fear, but with conscious awareness, you cultivate a healthy financial garden. This presence also allows you to see opportunities that you might otherwise miss. When your mind is cluttered with worries about the past or future, you become blind to the subtle nudges, the unexpected connections, the creative solutions that are available to you right now. Being present means being open, being receptive, and being able to act decisively when the moment calls for it, without being paralyzed by fear or regret. Let's anchor this wisdom in our hearts. Repeat this mantra with me, allowing its truth to settle deep within you. Say it aloud. Feel its power. Money comes to me with ease and joy. Repeat slowly. Money comes to me with ease and joy. Feel the lightness, the possibility in those words. It's a declaration of your openness to receive. We often perceive money as something external to us, something we must acquire, something that exists out there. We chase it, we hoard it, we fear losing it. But what if the true secret to abundance isn't about getting money, but about being the energy of prosperity itself? What if you are not just a recipient of wealth, but a conduit, a living expression of abundance? Both Taoism and Buddhism, in their deepest teachings, point to the interconnectedness of all things. The universe is not separate from you. You are an integral part of it. And if the universe is inherently abundant, then so are you. The challenge lies in recognizing and aligning with this inherent abundance within yourself. When you truly believe that you are worthy of prosperity, that you are capable of creating value, and that you are a channel for good, then money naturally flows to and through you. This isn't about ego or self-aggrandizement. It's about understanding your true nature. Think of a river. A river doesn't try to flow. It simply is flow. Its purpose is to move, to nourish, to connect. And in doing so, It creates life and abundance along its banks. You too are like that river. When you are in alignment with your purpose, when you are sharing your unique gifts and talents with the world, you become a force of creation, and prosperity becomes a natural byproduct. This means cultivating an inner state of generosity, not just with money, but with your time, your energy, your compassion. The more you give, the more you open yourself to receive. It's a universal law of reciprocity. When you operate from a place of enough, when you feel abundant within, you naturally attract more. This is why many spiritual traditions emphasize giving, not as a sacrifice, but as an act of faith in the universe's boundless generosity and in your own capacity to be a part of that flow. Consider the story of the empty bowl. A monk once approached a master, complaining of his empty bowl and his lack of provisions. The master simply smiled and said, "Your bowl is not empty, my son. It is full of potential. It is waiting to be filled by the generosity of the universe and by your willingness to receive." The monk, initially confused, later understood. His focus on the emptiness was blocking the fullness. When he shifted his perspective, when he opened himself to the possibility of receiving, and when he began to offer his own meager resources with a generous heart, his bowl and his life began to overflow. Let us now affirm this profound truth. Repeat this mantra, not just with your voice, but with every fiber of your being. Feel the power of this declaration. I am the flow of prosperity. Repeat slowly. I am the flow of prosperity. Embrace this truth. You are not separate from abundance. You are its very essence. My dear friends, we have journeyed together through ancient wisdom, exploring how the principles of Taoism and Buddhism can illuminate your path to financial abundance. We've spoken of detachment, of presence, and of recognizing the boundless flow of prosperity within you. This is not just philosophy. It is a practical guide to transforming your relationship with money, and indeed, with life itself. Now, the true work begins. The wisdom shared today is not meant to be merely heard. It is meant to be lived. I invite you to take a moment right now to reflect on what resonated most deeply with you. Perhaps it was the idea of letting go of the need to control, or the power of being present with your finances, or the profound realization that you are, in essence, the flow of prosperity. Choose one small step you can take today to integrate these principles into your life. Perhaps it's practicing mindful spending, or releasing a fear about a financial outcome, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the abundance you already possess. Every small step, taken with intention, creates a ripple effect. If this message has touched your heart, if it has offered you a new perspective, I encourage you to share it. Share it with those who might benefit from this wisdom. And if you wish to continue this journey with us, to explore more paths to inner peace and outer abundance, I invite you to become a part of our growing community. Take a moment to like this video if it resonated with you. Your engagement helps this message reach more hearts. Leave a comment below and share your insights, your reflections, or even your questions. What was your biggest takeaway from today's discussion? I read every comment, and your thoughts enrich this shared journey. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our future explorations into wisdom and well-being. Together, we can cultivate a world where abundance flows freely, not just in our pockets, but in our hearts and in our lives. Thank you for joining me on this path. May your journey be filled with peace, wisdom, and boundless prosperity. Until next time, may you walk in the light of your own inherent abundance.